Hi actors, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood Talent Manager in Los Angeles, California. Listen, you guys have been watching the Emmys probably. Your dreams are, revving up. You're getting really excited about what you want to create in your life and the awards you want to win and the fame you want to get and the recognition you want to get for your work. And I just want to encourage you to go for those dreams, There is nothing out of reach. There are no limitations in life except for the limitations you place on yourself. I don't teach actors how to win a Grammy or an Emmy because I don't know how to do that. Nobody knows the secrets to how that happens. It takes time, over time, with a lot of hard work and excellent luck and great connections and being in the right place at the right time. That kind of thing can happen. What I teach is how to get out of your own way and how to get into the best possible position so you could put yourself in the right places with the right people so that you could go as far as you want to go. Fear and lack are an actor's and singer's worst enemy. The thing that stops most actors and singers, and people will say there's a whole list of things, I think there's one thing: fear. Fear and being afraid that you're not good enough and that there isn't enough room for you and that you're not good enough for whatever room there is and you don't have what it takes and you'll never be good enough and all that kind of thinking. My job as a coach is to teach you how to overcome that thinking and take actions that will lead you in the right direction. I teach actors how the business works so that you can use that information to move yourself forward, push past the fear, and keep putting yourself in the position to meet the right people, to take the right actions, to shoot films, to show up on the set and do the work, and to not reject fear because you're never going to get rid of it, but to embrace it and say, you know what, I know I'm afraid and I can do it anyway. And listen, when I was young, right now I'm 40-something. I'm not saying how old I am. Can you believe it? I never thought I'd be the kind of person that'd say I'm not saying. I'm in the 40s. And when I was in my 20s, I was so insecure. I want to prevent you guys from that, I was so insecure. And I was probably as gorgeous as you're going to get because, you never look as good as you do when you're in your 20s, right? So I was gorgeous. I was thin. I was just full of energy. I was so talented. And I could sing like nobody's business. And I wanted to be a singer so badly. And I made a lot of things happen because my drive to sing was so strong that I was willing to overcome the fear to get in front of an audience and sing on television and sing up for records and CDs and sing for videos and put myself in scary positions so that I could experience singing because I loved it. And I still do. I loved it so much. So I know what you guys are dreaming of. I know what you want. And you have to get out of your own way. If I had half the fear that I had then, I could probably have done so much more with my career. And I just want that for you. I did a lot with my career, but I could have doubled that, if I hadn't doubted myself. So instead of having 3 hit records in Europe, I could have had like a #1 hit record in America or something. And I'm just going to speak honestly with you because honesty is what sets you free. The truth sets you free. It's really true. I had several record deals. I had a lot of videos on MTV and BET and VH1, and I was on the radio, and my music was in television shows and films, and I did jingles, and I performed live, and I worked with a lot of really famous people. But if I believed in myself even more, I would have gone even further. And I want you to learn from my experience, to learn that you are good enough right now. You're good enough right now. I know I took myself a long way from being really terrified to sing in front of people to being able to sing in front of thousands of people. So I know how to get past fear and make a lot of things happen. I want to encourage you to get to a place inside yourself that you can take risks, that you can risk failure. Don't worry about looking good. I worry about shows like the Emmys because people watch the Emmys, and that's a room full of insecure people who have worked really, really hard in their craft to overcome that fear and keep trudging forward. And there are all levels of insecurity in that room. And over time, a lot of those people develop the confidence. I think some actress last night was talking about how she was so glad she's where she is now. Juliana Margulies, she won 2 Emmys, one years ago when she was really insecure, and one last night where she feels really confident in who she is. It's a journey, and you can't quit along the way. What I learned as I was an artist is that I'm really, really good at motivating and helping other people. I have done a lot of professional work. I've made a lot of money in the entertainment business, and I didn't become Whitney Houston. And that's okay, because I am helping lots of other people who might become Whitney Houston. And the whole purpose of this journey in creativity is to learn to get out of your own way, to embrace fear, accept it, it's there, and then keep taking the action, because you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You just have to be in control of your thinking. You can't allow fear and negativity and lack and doubt interfere. I think doubt is the #1 career killer, doubting yourself. And I don't want you to miss every great thing you are, every amazing thing you have inside yourself that is put there so you can share your talents and express your creativity, whether it's an actor, a writer, a singer, a dancer, a model, a comedian, whatever it is that you do that makes you an artist. I really, truly believe that you have a calling, if you're an artist, to give your art to the world, to make this place better, to make the world a better place. Doesn't that sound cliche? But it's so true. Because imagine if we didn't have art, if we didn't have music, if we didn't have love songs, if we didn't have great movies and books and TV shows and paintings and architecture and all the things that make the world beautiful. It's beautiful because of you. And you're not allowed to sit in fear and make stupid mistakes and get in your own way and block your opportunities. You have to embrace who you are as an artist and push through the fear, push through the self-doubt, and give yourself a mantra. You know when things started changing for me? When I started really getting over my fear, and I got to a fearless place. Like, I can sing in front of anybody now. I'll do anything. I'm fearless. I got to that place by telling myself I am independent of the good or bad opinions of others. I want you to write that down. I am independent of the good or bad opinions of others. And I was told, I think it was a Deepak Chopra saying, but I posted it on my mirror, and you have to look at yourself right in the eyes when you say it. So you read it and you look yourself right in the eye and say it 10 times. And I had it posted in my car, and I had it posted, like on my refrigerator. And every time I went in the bathroom and to check my makeup, brush my hair, go to the bathroom, whatever, I would look at the window in the mirror, and I would read that sentence, and then I'd say it to myself right in the eyes. I did that for months and months and months. And by the time 3-4 months went by, I totally knew it. I totally knew it. I'm independent of the good or bad opinion of others. In fact, I don't care what people think. I don't care in the slightest at all, period, what people think. What a great place to be. And now, being 48, if you must know, 48, I feel great. I feel powerful. I feel confident and strong in myself. I'm producing my first film. Would I have done it when I was 20 if I was more courageous? Probably. But it's okay. I'm still here, and I'm doing the stuff I really, really believe in. I want you to know that this career is a journey. It is not an overnight slam dunk. You're a creative person. You're going to live a creative life. All through your life, you're going to be taking new risks and milestones, and you're going to have new accomplishments, and sometimes there's going to be ups, and sometimes there's going to be downs. Sometimes you're going to believe in yourself, sometimes you're not. Sometimes people will believe in you, sometimes they won't. You got to stay focused on taking action that will lead you to the next direction, no matter how you feel. So there's another amazing book. I remember when I was younger, in my 20s, and I first started my career before I got my first agent, I was so scared to pick up the phone and call an agent. I'm like, oh. I read this book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways by Susan Jeffers. Feel the fear and do it anyways. I know I talk a lot about my books, and they're really important because they tell you how to navigate this business, how it really works, and how to get ahead, and all the right things you need to do so you don't, become a failure, so that you can really succeed in this business. But to deal with fear itself, you need to read that great book, How, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways. It's so powerful. After I read that book, I would pick up the phone and call anybody. I was like, hello, this is Wendy Alane Wright, and I'd like to set up a meeting with you to talk to you about possible representation. Can I come in this week? And I was fearless, and I got my first agent, Susan Salgado at Bobby Ball, and we booked a lot of things, and I had a really nice, wonderful relationship with my agent. What I can teach you is what I know and what I've learned from 25, 30 years in this business. As I've told you before, I've worked in distribution, television, on the lot, at Fox Television, in TV sales, public relations offices, agencies, management companies, record labels, all of it. That's something you haven't done. I have an awareness of how this business works, and I have read every single book in the industry. I would say 99% of them I've read, because I read 5-6 books a day. How this business works. That's what I spend my nights doing when you guys are all sleeping. I'm reading my books, I'm learning, I'm meeting with agents, I'm meeting with managers, I'm representing actors, and they're getting jobs, and we're booking work, and I just really can help you. And I'm telling you right now, the number one thing that will stop you in your career is you. The number one thing that will stop you from achieving your goals and dreams is you. Is your fear, is your doubt. Your doubt in yourself, your doubt in your abilities, your doubt in your value. And I want you to not be the victim of that. So many thousands of actors come to LA every year, and they get overwhelmed by the extremely complicated nature of the business, the cutthroat competition, the massive rejection, and they doubt themselves to the point where they quit. And then they never achieve their goals or their dreams, My dream was to be on the radio. Did it. My dream was to be on TV. Did it. My dream was to be in a movie. Did it. My dream was to, sing in front of thousands of people. Did it. To have hit records. I've done it. Now I dream to help you achieve your dreams. So I want you to stay close to me. Go to my website all the time, because I always have information that will help you and guide you, and you can talk to me and I will talk back to you. I'm a talent manager in LA, and I'm not unavailable. Anyone will tell you I respond to my emails, I answer questions, I Skype with actors, I teach classes, I teach seminars, and I really, really am here to help you, and I'm available. So take advantage of that, because I tell you, most agents and managers are not going to tell you like I tell you. They're not going to tell you everything. They're not going to tell you how the business works. They don't really care if you succeed or don't succeed. They only care about the money. I care about the artist, and that's all I care about. I don't care if you make millions of dollars. I don't care if you win an Emmy or an Oscar. I care if you're following your heart and you're achieving the goals that you have, and that you're not letting fear get in the way. That's all I care about. So let me help you do that. Stay close to my website, secretsofhollywoodtalentmanager.com. Join my winner's circle. Those are the people that are reading my books, that are going to my workshops, that are getting coached all year long with my video coaching program. And those people are taking action no matter what. And they have me to keep saying, go for it, go for it, go for it. Don't feel afraid. Go for it. Get out there and do it. You need a cheerleader in your career. You need a cheerleader that loves you and believes in you, and that's me. So stay close.